Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wilson Decopbo, Washington. And first disclaimer: if you are Muslim, mashallah. If you're a Christian, mashallah. If you're a Jew, mashallah. This is basically the same way when I talk about the Bible and I talk about Prophet Isa, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, and I talk about these things. And I have Allah, I have God in remembrance in my speech. These things are all taught for the pleasure of Allah, for the pleasure of God. These things are not taught for me to get any type of praise or worship behind it. Now, when I receive haqq, or when I receive knowledge of something, it's recorded that, may Allah forgive me for not taking away, that I must give the same amount of haqq that I have received for free also to the people for free. The same ruling in as if I was to sell something to one of my brothers. I am also said, and it's also recorded, may Allah forgive me for not taking away, that you are supposed to sell that camel. They used the camel because that's how trade was back then. It was made from things, animals. It wasn't necessarily money, currency. And for those who were privileged, it was coins. But it said that I am not allowed to sell a camel for one sheep more than what I specifically paid for myself. So basically it's saying that I'm supposed to give things away the same way in which I was given them. So today, very quickly, we will discuss the importance of Fajr and Asr. And just like these Jews were put on me, I give them to you freely. For those of us who are new in the journey, for those of us who are haqq seekers, for those of us who want to learn or a little bit curious about things, and sometimes these things are hidden from the teaching, so they call them secrets. So this is called the secret behind Fajr and Asr. Now, it says that there are angels on your sides that, now forgive me, like always when you're giving up the haqq and you're doing something for the purpose of the God of your understanding, things would always get difficult. Like the battery all of a sudden died when I was talking. No, so let's start. So remember, there are angels, and no matter what religion that you say that you're from, we call them the trilogy, and not because of the trilogy that's spoke about or known in the Bible, but the fact that there are 3 religions, 4 really, that have dominion on earth, like Judaism, Christianity, the Catholic Church, and Islam. 4. So no matter which way you look and you get into these books, you will find out something very curious, that they all say the same things intertwinedly. And that's why I speak on those specific things, so it won't be an argument about, hey, I can't learn this, I can't learn this. Bottom line is there's 2 angels. And the reason that Asr and Fajr are so important, and there are 2 prayer times that has secrets, meaning they don't know, people don't speak about the rewards of those 2. It's because angels have shifts, and the angels that's on your shoulders, these angels go back up to heaven, and they record, and they give the recording to Allah, what they're selling, to God. And one of the questions that is asked is, how did you leave my servant? And the beauty of it, and what's not really known, And just for the sake of the people, may Allah forgive me for having taken away, but what is not known and the secret behind it is that both shifts of angels are present during Asr and Fajr. You have an angel that records during the daytime, and you have an angel that records at night. And it's one time that both angels are on your shoulders recording is during Fajr and Asr. You will notice that these are the laziest prayers. What does that mean? These are the prayers where you feel as a human being is lazy, and you think that that's just a coincidence. No, it's not. It's not a coincidence that it's hard and it's difficult to get up and Satan pushes your head in the pillow and pisses in your ear and gets you comfortable as possible in doing Fajr, because he does not want you to get the reward, the secret reward of it. And then you come home and you come home from work and it's awesome, and then it's like you get this tired feeling and you like, yo, I just came in the house. You come home from work, you so tired. But inshallah, you understand that you will start to notice that after Asr is gone, you have all this energy. We call it a second breath. When in reality, that's because Satan lifts his leg from your head because he don't want you to get the reward. And once the reward is gone, he leaves us alone. Now, very briefly, let's talk about why. These prayers are so important, may Allah forgive me for having taken away, that it's said that if you get the report, if Allah gives the report that the angels left you praying, then everything in between those prayers gets erased. That means all your bad doing. You get double the reward for praying Fajr. You get double the reward for praying Asr. And that is the secret blessing. And some people might say that's not a secret, but I rarely hear them talking about the reasoning behind those two prayers being most important. The angel that goes and leaves his shift says, Allah, I left your slave, he was praying. Your servant, he was praying. The angel comes down, he records, Allah, when I got there to your servant, he was praying. Both times, you get double the reward. And everything in between gets washed away. May Allah forgive. May Allah reward you with your blessings and your wants and your desires, and some of your wants, inshallah. May He give you peace and comfort in a time of your discomfort. May you be rewarded for listening. AMEEN. Decopbo 1.